When the kickoff. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Stan Helton, and on the teleconference at remote locations, we have Commissioner Earl Johnson and Commissioner Patterson on the other line. So we do have a quorum, and it is 1 o'clock, and we will begin the meeting. The first item, unfinished business, is to approve the minutes from the September 8th regular meeting. So Commissioner Patterson, you have any thoughts or issues with the minutes?
No, I do not. I've read the minutes and I'm fine.
Okay. Commissioner Johnson?
No objections.
Okay. All right. I will ask for a motion that we approve the minutes for the September 8th meeting. I'll ask for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Commissioner Patterson. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Johnson. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right. Minutes are approved. Okay, public commentary, since we were coming from teleconference. Anyone wishing to comment would have had their submissions in by 3 o'clock yesterday. Ms. Walker, County Clerk, is here. Ms. Walker, did we have any submissions?
None were submitted.
Okay. We had no public comments, so we will move on to new business. The first item, item 2, is a variance request from Pamela and Gary Lee. This is a variance that we tabled for 2 weeks to get some further input from our building inspector, Keith Nicholson, and some additional assurances to protect the county in the future. And this variance was to build a 10 by 10 deck on an existing gabion wall out in the Rock Creek area in the far south end of the county. Commissioner Patterson, you have any comments on this variance request, sir?
No, I looked into it and I have no objections at this time.
Okay. All right. Commissioner Johnson?
No comments.
Okay. All right. And I do not believe we received any objections at all from the community, and the variance poster had been up for some time. So I have no issues with it either. I'll make a motion that we approve this variance for Pamela and Gary Lee. I'll make the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second from Commissioner Johnson. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
All right. Variance is approved, unanimous. All right. Item 3, Mr. Graham is here, our Director of EMA, to explain this document that we are required to sign. Robert, please give us a background on this and what we're doing. It's an intergovernmental agreement between the school board, Fannin County School Board, and the Board of Commissioners.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. As y'all are aware, we've been working on a debris removal plan for the county in case of a disaster. We've done 1 or 2 steps previously, and this is just another step in getting that plan completed and approved. This is an intergovernmental agreement between us, and as Chairman Helton said, between us and the Fannin County Board of Education to allow us to use the property behind East Fannin School. It's a vacant lot that they own, kind of down below the ball field, in case we needed to temporarily store and reduce debris. There's no charge if we don't actually use it unless there is a disaster, and we activate our debris removal plan and contract with an outsourced contractor that we've already got pre-contracts in place for. There's no fee to the Board of Education to use the property. However, one of the stipulations is that when we get finished with it, we have to put the property back in the same shape it was when we started with it, which is normal procedure. And actually our contract with our debris removal company stipulates that as well, so they know they have to do that. The Board of Education has already approved the agreement from their end. It was actually written by the county attorney for both the Board of Education and for the Board of Commissioners. So it has gone through the attorney's office as well. And I'd like to ask your commissioners' consideration on approving this agreement.
Commissioner Patterson, this is something we've looked at. It's been a series of approvals for the EMA, and we may have, Robert, I guess we may have another document that'll need to be approved to finalize this complete transaction.
Yeah, actually, two more steps. Yes, we've got a request for proposals out right now for debris monitoring, which is a step that FEMA requires. We have to have a third party monitor the measuring of the debris and stuff to make sure they're not getting cheated. There again, that's just a pre-contract. We don't activate it unless we need it. And then the final step will be actually approving the debris removal plan itself once we get all these others in place.
So it's just simply the federal government requiring us to do something that we hope and may never happen in this county, but to meet their requirements, we have to have a preparedness program that's all signed off.
That's correct.
Okay, all right. Commissioner Patterson, you have any thoughts on this, sir?
You know, I certainly do feel like that disaster plan is just paramount in this situation. We need to be prepared for any type of disasters. Hope it never happens. Hope we never have to use it. But no, I think this is a great idea, and I'm all for it.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, what say you, sir?
I have no comments. I mean, I believe it's another step in what we need to get done to further the process.
Okay. All right.
And I have no disagreements with the area or location.
Okay. All right. It's been very thoroughly researched, and this was the best location we could have for this. So what's needed is for me to sign this document. So I will ask for a motion of approval. I have that on the table.
Make a motion.
Okay. Have a motion by Commissioner Johnson and a second by Commissioner Patterson. And I will now sign this document. And it's now signed. All right, gentlemen. Mr. Graham, thank you, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
Welcome.
All right, gentlemen, that concludes our unfinished and new business. Do we need executive session for any reason?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right. All right. Then I will ask for a motion to adjourn this very brief meeting. And our next meeting will be actually in 3 weeks, Ms. Walker.
It will be.
So if there's any business that comes up between now and 3 weeks, the second Tuesday in October, we can do a special call meeting or teleconference. So that's the folks listening in, we can do that if needed. But having said that, I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make the motion.
Make a motion.
All right. We have a motion by Commissioner Johnson, a second by Commissioner Patterson. All in favor? Aye. And our meeting is concluded. Thank you for making time, and thank you folks for calling in and participating. Thank you very much. Good day.